those present in the tavern can just hear a clink, and you find yourself getting stuck. And from behind, you hear, Ravi, what are you doing in here?
Alright. So she sheepishly come out from her hiding spot with her ears down. She tries to look very small while her eyes are big and round. She looks up at Bernice saying, "Hi, Bernice. How are you?"
Look like that. Don't you look at me like that. Don't you play these games with me. What are you doing in here?
Oh, you know, I just wanted to say, hi and how you doing. She stutters a lot. And her tail kind of poofs up in embarrassment.
Huh. Okay. Well, since you're here, why don't you go make yourself useful and get the trip key over by the door, a glass of water? How about that?
Oh, okay. Anything
Or I
do
can
to
tell
help?
Mother. Good. Otherwise, I can tell Mother that you're sneaking into the bar again.
Oh. Okay. Please don't tell her. Okay.
Get going then. Okay, so she sends you into the kitchen area, which is
okay.
Yeah. So you can just move your character. Just
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You can move it. Okay.
Yeah, but you can too. If you click on it, you can move it.
Oh, it says
Just
attempted movement collides with at least one wall.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's a small door. Okay, so you go in and you've been here enough times. You've snuck in so many times.
I know where
that
everything
you know
is.
You know where to find a mug and to fill it with water. And so you come out through this door, and you go and bring the water to the trip key man. So how do you approach him?
So I have the tray with the 1 cup of water, and I try very hard not to tip it over, so I'm kind of waddling over to him. And then I kind of reach up, because the table is a little bit taller than me. I'm a very short cat. And
You're medium-sized.
Medium-sized? So
you're like 5-6 feet tall.
Oh, okay, so the table is... Okay. I just picture her being small, but... Okay, no, she's medium, so she's normal size.
If you played an awakened animal as a cat, then you could be small. But as a catfolk, you're medium-sized.
Okay. So, alright. She waddles over, concentrating on not tipping the glass over until she's right next to Cameron's character. And she's... What?!
Push.
Push.
Kush.
That's what you do? You push me?
No.
No, his name is Kush.
Oh, I'm like, are you trying to push me?
Kush.
Okay, Kush. Okay, so she looks over to Kush and she says, "Hi there, sir. I got your cup of water, right?"
Yes, that is my water. Thank you.
You're very welcome, sir. Please enjoy your rivetedness.
Rivet.
Okay. So as you hand him his water and you walk away, the doors open once more and a large, gorgeous, muscular woman walks in. She is carrying a colossal battle axe over her shoulder. She is standing tall and firm. Ravi, what is your immediate reaction to seeing this woman?
So I still haven't handed over the cup. It's kind of like just in midair, like midair transfer over to Kush. But she freezes and her eyes again just go into big globes. And her ears go back and she's like, I am tiny compared to this woman. But she doesn't say anything. She just happens to just stare at this statue of a woman. And yeah, she just thinks to herself, I am small compared to her.
So Ita, you walk into the high wall. You've had a long day of traveling from Frostmouth. and you decided that you needed a drink. You walk in, and immediately you are noticed by a catfolk who you cannot help but notice is staring you down. How do you respond?
So Pizza gets this a lot. She's a very tall woman, but she's also world famous. So it makes sense. She's going to assume that Robbie is just a fan of her. And so she's enjoying the awe that's coming off of her, and she's just going to smile and wave in her direction.
Okay. So, Ravi, the big woman waves at you, and then she moves over and takes a seat toward the back of the room. You see Bernice immediately walk over, and she says, "Oh, well, hello, ma'am. Can I get you anything?"
Yes. I would like your finest bubbly beverage, and do you sell pizza?
Pizza. Oh, Let me go see what's available in the back. Give me just a moment, if you don't mind. And she walks out and makes her way back toward the kitchen. And a moment passes. Ravi, what are you doing while your sister walks away? Kush and Itza are seated. What are you doing?
Okay, so I've already handed, I have yet to hand the cup over to Kush. Kush is like, can I have my water now, please? And so Ravi just immediately slams the cup on his table. There you go, enjoy! And she runs over to where her sister is.
Okay.
And she's trying to follow her into the kitchen.
Okay, I'll put you right there.
And she's like, Bernie, did you see that colossal of a woman? She's huge!
Yes, and do remember she is a customer. We need to be respectful.
No.
Respectful. You know what that word means, right?
But Bernie! She's huge!
But nothing. I don't care how big she is a customer. I don't make money by oogling over people and commenting about their size, okay? We don't do that here.
So Ravi's like, she's hopping up and down, and she's like, but Bernie! She's taller than a tree.
Do you want to go talk to the woman?
No! What if she steps on me?
Why would she step on you? Why would she do that?
Well, I don't
Why
know.
would you make that assumption about her?
Because she's tall.
This is why you have so much to learn. You have so much to learn. Oh my goodness. I don't really have time for this right now. I need to go inform her that I can make her a pizza, okay? I have to go make her a pizza now.
Bernie.
So,
what's a pizza?
Yes. I'm not even getting into this right now, okay? I'm not even going to do that right now. I have things to do. Please, get yourself some tea, go sit down, and then we can go home later. Or you can just go home, okay? And play with the other kids. Do whatever you want. Just do it over there. Okay?
Ravi is very chastised. So again, her ears are laid down. She gets smaller and smaller, and she's like, "Okay, Bernie." She takes a small. She takes a small.
Don't give me that sulky cat business.
But Bernie. Okay, fine.
Get some tea and sit.
Fine.
Go.
So she takes.
Do it.
She takes an empty cup, puts some water in it, and then she. Can I leave? Can I leave?
Yeah. That door is very small.
Oh, okay.
Apparently.
I'm trying to. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
And then I go over. Let's see. Let's go over here in this corner.
Okay.
And
meanwhile.
Okay.
Oh no! Continue.
No, I walk by Kush, not even looking at him. I just stare at the ground, trying not to stare at the colossal of a woman. And I just take a seat over by the corner.
Okay. In the meantime, Bernice makes her way back over to Itza, and she says, "Well, you're in luck. I do have everything required to make a pizza. So would you be liking one tonight?"
Excellent. I would love to find this pizza place.
Fantastic. For that and the beverage, let's see, it's going to be 4 copper.
Beautiful.
Great. I'll take that from you. So she takes the 4 copper from you, and she heads back into the kitchen, and she comes back with a tall glass of ale, of just bubbly ale. And she says, "There you are, and the pizza will be just a few minutes. I gotta get everything ready, so do enjoy, and let me know if you need anything else."
Pizza's gonna say many thanks as she picks up her feet and replies to
Very good. And then Bernice heads back into the kitchen. The doors open once more, and in comes a humanoid figure who, Kush and Itza, you notice him walk in. He appears to be made of stone. In fact, you really haven't seen anything like him. So when he walks in, you think he's a he anyway. You're quite intrigued. Standing next to him is a small gnomish man with blue hair, and the gnome points to a table behind Kush, and they both make their way over and they take a seat. And you see that they are conversing amongst themselves. So Gimbleshanks, Jace sits down and he says, "Oh, I've had a long day. Oh, I need a drink. Oh, I need a drink. I need a drink immediately. How do I get a drink around here?"
Good question, Jace. I believe we should have someone coming along maybe soon to take our orders.
Oh, good.
Possibly.
So Ravi.
One would hope so.
So Ravi finally looks up from her cup, and her ears just perk up to the tallest length they can, and she can't stop staring at this man of stone.
Okay. Gimbleshanks, roll me a perception check.
Okay. What do I click on to actually roll?
So open your character sheet,
Yeah, it's on
and then
perception.
there's a D20 immediately underneath the AC box. It's right under perception. That's what you click on.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
I'm clicking on it, but it's not.
Click on the it should be the little dice icon next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. Here, I'll roll it for you.
Clicking on that, but it doesn't seem to be
There you
doing
go.
anything. Whoa!
Whoa, critical 20!
Okay. Alright, so you immediately notice that there is an Amaroon sitting to your right, and she is locked eyes just staring dead at you.
Be not afraid, cat person. I am perfectly harmless.
Her whiskers spread out and her fur stands on end, and her claws sink into the table. And she's like, "It spoke to me!" So she immediately runs over into the kitchen,
Oh no.
and she has to tell Bernice that there is a man of stone, and he just said hi.
Okay, so we'll just have you point we'll just have you put your head in the door, and you can shout at Bernice from there.
Oh, okay. So let me just move over here.
Okay.
Bernie, you gotta come out here.
Oh my! What?
There's
what
a
is it?
colossal.
Yes, you've described the woman before. What is the problem?
No. He's actually made of stone. He's a walking, talking stone man.
I, oh, okay, I see what you're referring to. Okay. Oh,
Ravi hides behind Bernice while pointing at him. Not
oh
subtle
my
at
goodness.
all.
Okay.
Not subtle at all.
Yeah. She approaches and she says, "Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to the High Wall. What can I get for you? By the way, please excuse my sister. She is socially inept."
No problem at all. Although I do not consume food or drink, if you have any blue cheese lying around, I would like to gaze at it.
Blue cheese. May I ask what
Yes,
your interest is in blue cheese?
I find cheese fascinating. Blue,
Rob-
especially.
Ravi doesn't say anything, but her ears pick that up, and she mouths, "Blue cheese?"
So Jace says, don't mind him. He's quite fascinated with cheeses. If you have any available, I'll be happy to purchase them for his enjoyment. I, on the other hand, could quite use an ale, please. And Bernice says, very well, that will be, let me think here. That's going to be 2 copper. Thank you very much. So Jace reaches into his pocket and he pulls out 2 silver and he hands them to Bernice, and she makes her way back to the kitchen door, and she immediately turns her head and she stares daggers at Ravi and she says, "Tea, corner, sit,
But Bernie!
go home or sit. Leave the customers alone." I won't say it again.
Fine!
You do one more thing, and you'll be having this discussion with Mother. And you know you don't want to have this discussion with Mother.
No, okay, I'll be good, fine.
Oh, really? Will you? Promise me, right now. Promise.
Scouts?
Don't get no more trouble tonight. None.
Scouts honor.
Go. I have work to do.
Alright,
And she had.
alright.
So a couple minutes pass.
Oops.
And she heads out again, and she says, "Ma'am, your pizza is in the oven. It should be ready shortly."
Thank you.
And she returns, and she has an ale for Jace, and she has a block of blue cheese that she places in front of Gimbal Shanks, and she says, "And a block of blue cheese for your enjoyment."
Perfect. And then I just take the cheese and I just kind of hold it up and get it real close to my face and just start looking at it.
Fascinating. May I ask what you enjoy so much about cheese?
It's just so bizarre. A solidified cow protein excreted and then aged and then molded. Strange. And then you consume it. It makes no sense to me.
We do. Yes, we consume the cow product. Yes. That is something we do.
Ravi
Well,
doesn't... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Ravi, again, doesn't want to cause any more trouble or make Bernice any more mad. She just stares at the table, but her eyes are, bewildered. And, she's like, what the hell, man? What is this thing? But other than that, she doesn't do anything at all.
Very good. So Bernice heads back into the kitchen. Kush, what are you doing right now?
I'm just observing the robot with the cheese.
Okay. And Itza, what are you doing in the corner there?
Selling it cheese, and as a woman who loves pizza and therefore also cheese, I'm just going to raise my ale in his direction and not, because I'm not understanding the situation here, and I think he just really loves cheese too.
Okay. Okay, so Gimbleshanks, you see that the woman to your left raises her ale in some sort of like human salute. You don't quite know what the gesture means, but the expression on her face seems to suggest that it's not antagonistic in some way. How would you like to respond? Did we lose Raylene? Raylene?
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, his headphones died.
Oh!
Oh, he's switching to another one though.
Oh, I almost forgot. Almost forgot the tavern music.
Oh, see, that's much better.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. Yeah.
Hello.
We could barely
Hello.
hear you, Raylene.
Are you able to turn your mic up a bit? Hello?
It wouldn't be our first session unless some like technical difficulty happened, you know?
It's true.
That's what I feel.
Okay, so we'll get back to him in a moment. So a couple minutes pass, and Bernice returns, and she has a piping hot, steaming pizza that she places on the table, and she says, "All right, there is your pizza. Is there anything else that I can do for you?"
Pizza is going to do a little kind of clap with the hands, some little jazz fingers, and she's going to suddenly pull out food in a certain pen, serve herself a slice, and blow on it with her pizza walk it.
Fantastic. Okay. With a satisfied look on her face, Bernice heads back, and she heads back over the counter. Raylene, have you returned? Raylene.
I guess that's a no.
Blame Rebecca. Oh, he do the type do. So I charge them headphones.
Can I say something?
Yes.
So Ravi, not having any idea what a pizza was, she thinks it's a pie at first until she smells it. Wait, what kind of pizza is it?
You know, just like a margarita pizza, maybe something like that. Unless you wanted a specific type, Vanessa.
Nope. I wanted whatever type Bernie made here.
Great.
So yeah, she had no idea what a pizza was, and she thought it was like some sort of pie, like, chicken pot pie, but no, it's something totally new to her. And her nose, like, she can't help but the smell entices her nose. She looks over with her mouth open, and a little drool comes out.
Okay. Pizza. As you're consuming your pizza, please roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Wrong one.
Okay. You do not notice that the Amarun in the corner is drooling over your food. You do not notice this. You just go about your business.
Makes sense. I'm making little notes in my notebook, which also just looks extremely tiny in my big lady hands.
Very good. So Ravi, you see that she doesn't seem to notice you at all as you are drooling over the magical food that she is consuming. So what else are you doing?
Well, so she notices that she's not being noticed at all. So she kind of debates whether she should go to Bernie and ask for a pizza herself. So she walks by Kush and then thinks about it, and she's like, no, I don't want to cause any more trouble. So she almost trips into Kush trying to hurry back, and she says very quickly, oh, I'm so sorry, and then goes back to her table.
Cameron, what did you say? Okay, so Ravi, the Tripkey man shouts in response to you pushing into him.
Okay, so I go back here.
Okay. Kush, was that Raylene? Yep. Kush, the Amaran girl pushes into you as she
Hello?
kind of just... Oh, there we
We
go.
hear you.
That's better. Sometimes just a reset of the Discord is all it takes. But yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you hear us?
So Kush, how do you...
I don't think you can hear us.
This is all Rebecca's fault.
What? What did I do? What did I do? So I trip into Kush.
Yes. Kush, how do you well, what do you do after this catfolk girl has pushed into you?
I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Are you alright?
Okay,
Do you turn to look at her?
He's speaking to you, Ravi.
okay. Can you say that again? You kind of cut out.
Sorry. I said, I'm terribly sorry. Are you alright?
So she made it to the table, but her ears flicked back when she heard Kush. So she runs back over to him, and she says, "Yes, I'm fine. I am so sorry. Please don't tell Bernice." And then she runs back.
Okay. Okay. I'm waiting to see if Raylene is able to hear us. Ravi is having a breakdown. Kush is enjoying his water. Gimbleshanks is enjoying his blue cheese, while his friend
Buddy?
and kind of facilitator Jay Sparkman is enjoying his ale, and Ita, you are enjoying your ale and your pizza.
Yeah.
Everything is peaceful for a moment until you hear a loud boom.
Oh,
A giant, some sort of explosion occurs outside, and you hear what sounds like something hitting the walls of the building, and it startles you all. What do you do?
Should we go in order?
my God, what was that?
Just kind of, however, honestly.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and look out the window and see if I can see anything.
Okay, so you look out the window nearest you and you don't see anything. You know that the explosion came from over here, so toward the south side of the tavern.
Okay. Can I walk over there and look out?
Yep. So just click on your character and then drag him. Yep. Okay. Bernice comes out in the meantime and she says, "Ravi, what did you do?"
So Ravi, her fare is all standing up, and her tail is straight as an arrow, and her and she hears Bernice. She doesn't know what to be afraid of more, the booming or Bernice's ire. So she's like, "I did nothing."
What? Then what? What? So Gimbleshanks, you look out the window, and you see that toward the other side of town, the Moon Tower, which is the headquarters of the Lucent Sages, which, as I mentioned to you all, is the organization that is responsible for kind of archiving knowledge. The Moon Tower seems to have a large chunk that has been blown off, and there is smoke coming from it. And from the smoke, roll me a perception check, Gimbleshanks.
Sure. My God, why does this take so long?
I blame Cameron.
I'm gonna really need. I'm probably gonna switch to my other computer because this is just. Oh my God! I'm clicking
Try the
on
performance settings I mentioned as well.
Yeah, maybe go into.
Here,
Here,
why
for
don't
now,
you switch to the other computer and you can do other...
What's that?
Well, why don't you switch to your other computer and you can...
Because I have all my stuff set up on this, but
Oh, okay.
I'll roll for you for now.
thank you.
Okay, so with a 22, you notice that there are bits of a ghostly green flame that seem to be coming out of the hole in the moon tower that was blown out.
Oh my God.
So yeah, you can very clearly see that there was some sort of explosion and that a piece of the tower has just been blown away.
Okay, sorry, I'm in the settings. I need to reload.
Okay.
Yeah.
It appears the moon tower has been attacked.
So the rest of you all hear him say this.
Moon towers?
And he says,
I will stand up abruptly and grab my trusty old battle axe as I also walk over towards the window to see for myself.
Can I tell what that wispy green stuff was?
No.
Okay.
You have not. Actually, you know what? Give me a recall knowledge check of. Let's see. Let me look at your character sheet and let me see what you're proficient in. Not a lot. So yeah, you're trained in nature, so give me a recall knowledge check of nature. Let's just call it a recall knowledge check of nature.
Recall knowledge check.
If you need, I can roll for you.
Which
So you go
would it
to
be
the
under
tab.
nature?
So you go to the tab that looks like a hand, and then there's a
Okay.
D20
I see.
symbol right next to the nature. Yeah.
Yes. Ooh,
Okay,
not very
a 13. So you have a very brief, just kind of flashback, and for some reason, this ghastly flame is familiar to you, but you don't know how.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
So Itza, you see the explosion as well. Unless Gimmelshanks would like to inform you about the flame, you could roll perception and try and notice it yourself.
Sure.
Okay, so roll me perception.
Perception. Rough.
Nice.
Okay.
You do see it. You see that there are just whiffs of just like a very ghostly, like light green with like a little tinge of blue, just flame that are just erupting out of this large hole in the tower, and there's smoke coming from it as well.
I'm just gonna, as I see that, Itza's just gonna say, "That looks normal," and she's going to get ready to start walking out of the tavern, unless
Okay.
something else stops her.
Okay. Is anyone going to try and stop her?
No.
Me. No, it's fine.
Okay.
No. Actually, Bernice, what was that? What's the Moon's Eyes Towers? Why did it explode?
I couldn't tell you, Ravi. I don't know. This is
And then
quite
she
startling, actually.
She interrupts Bernice and says, "I'll go look," and she runs.
Wait.
Past Itza, bumps into her because she bumps into everyone, of course, and goes outside.
Oh. Because you hear, "Oh, Mother's gonna be so angry." Oh dear.
Mother, did somebody say?
We need to see what's going on.
Okay, so Jace says, Jim Gimmelshanks, Jace says, wait, where are you going?
The tower is obviously attacked. Something is going on. We need to check it out.
You don't need to. The Ardent Knights will take care of it. That's their job. That's what they do. There's no need for this.
It's
Enjoy your cheese.
a massive explosion. What? Why are you not worried?
Oh, very well. But do be safe. At least don't go causing trouble.
Of course not.
I will
Robin.
be here, enjoying my ale, and do return, please. Thank you.
Absolutely. We need to check this out, though.
So, Kush, what is your reaction to this?
Well, I'm not really doing anything, so I guess I'll go. You guys?
Okay. So, the four of you race out of the building, and you begin to head into the direction of the moon tower. People are frantic. You can see that there are bits of rubble that have flown toward this side of town and have kind of been lodged into buildings or broken other pieces of building off. Everyone is kind of running away from the tower, whereas you are all running toward it. And so you continue onward, and eventually you get pretty close to the tower, and you see a barricade of Ardent Knights who are blocking the street so that none can pass. How do you respond?
I'm going to ask one of the knights, what happened? What's going on? Is this some kind of attack?
Sir, I must request that you stand back. We are having an emergency. It is being taken care of. All civilians should get as far away from the tower as possible.
Civilian.
Civilian.
Civilian. Can I say something?
Of course.
Alright, so Ravi's intense curiosity, she can't contain herself. So what she does is while Gimbo, is it Gimbo Shanks?
Gimbal Shanks.
Gimble Shanks. While Gimble Shanks is talking to the guard, can I roll an acrobat so I can jump on him and jump over the knights so I could get a closer look?
So you're gonna need to tumble through his space. So let's see. Let's go to characters, and you're gonna want to. There's a tumble through action somewhere. Actually, yeah, just roll me an acrobatics check. That'll work.
Okay.
That'll work.
Roll!
Oh.
Oh, okay. So you pounce on him like a cat, and he like grabs a hold of you, and he just, ma'am, what are you doing? And he pushes you down, and he says, "What is this madness?"
Cat person, let us not provoke the guards.
I wasn't
Ma'am, you
provoking
do that again,
anyone.
and you will be thrown in jail. Do you understand?
Oh.
She hides behind Gibble Shakes and she's like, I provoked no one. I just want a better look.
There's no need for a better look. You can see it plenty from here, and from afar, where you will be safe from danger.
But she can't help it. She tries to look between Gimble Shake's legs and tries to peer through the knight's barricade. Can she roll her perception to see if she knows what the mist is?
You all may roll perception if you wish.
Okay. So it's a +7. How do I roll?
So you click on the perception button under your AC, which you are an expert in, which is very good.
Where's my AC? Actions?
It's on the main
request.
page. Yeah, perception, and then there's a perception check button.
There's like a little like
It's a little rolling
low
D20.
light vision or whatever vision you have, and it's above that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Roll.
Roll that beautiful beam footage. Whoa, that's.
All right. Would anyone else like to roll?
I'll do it.
Okay, go ahead. Anyone who wants to roll.
Hang on, my headphones died.
Do you want to roll?
Cameron, please.
Yeah, I did want to roll,
Oh, you got. Yep.
but I wanted to do something specific.
Okay, well that's just.
I got a 10.
All right.
Cameron,
Just
what are
hang
you
on.
trying to do?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Damn. Okay. Is Itza going to attempt a roll?
Oof.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Itza and Ravi. Ravi, you are attempting to force your way closer to the tower, much to the ire of the knight that you are interacting with. And in the process, you and Itza, you notice this as well. You catch a faint glimpse in the alleyway. So there's an alleyway to your left, and just beyond it, you see what looks like some sort of cloaked figure jump off of a roof into the alleyway.
Am I close enough to Robbie? Like, if I look over at her, do we do like the nod, like I saw what you saw?
If you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over to Robbie and be like, "You saw that?" Like with my eyes, like I'm just like suggesting, like,
Mm-hmm.
you see what I see?
Her big green eyes look up at the tall woman and she gives a slight nod, but her face is kind of confused, like she didn't know what to make of that. Of the cloaked figure. And she's like, I don't really want to chase him, but my cat-like reflexes or my cat-like nature wants to pursue him.
Okay.
Pizza is going to see that you nod and think that we're on the same page, and she's going to start to make her way over to the alley, thinking that you are with her.
When Itza makes her first couple of steps, Ravi, still behind Gimbleshanks, looks up at him, looks at her, and also stays in Itza's shadow to follow the cloaked man, because she's very curious of what he was doing and what all this is related to.
Wait,
Okay.
where are you two going?
The guard says, where are they going? Why are they entering the alleyway? What is the meaning of this? That is not where they should be going.
I have no idea.
Pizza's going to look back and make like a shush sign with her hand, and then just beckon as she waves them over, like either shut up or come.
I want to knock out the guards with stunning blows.
Ooh!
You want to fight the guards?
Cameron chose his
He
violence.
rolled a really low perception, so
Well, I thought that I could, like stun them, and then so like we could get by. But I don't know what this means.
Cameron, we're following the masked figure. Just come with us.
If you do that, you will be initiating combat. I am warning you.
Yeah, we're level 2, bro. We can't face the knights.
you don't have like a Vulcan neck pinch.
I got some spells, but I'd prefer.
I'm a kitty cat.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, well, sorry. Well, because I thought that.
I see Kush like going down into like his fighting stance, and I'm like, Frogman, no!
Ribbit, okay.
Okay, so the guard says, please, just collect your comrades and get to safety, please.
Can I
Yes,
can I turn around?
immediately.
Can I turn around after I follow Itza? Can I turn around and just stick my tongue at them with my ears down?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I do. I turn around, ears down, whiskers forward, and she just bleh.
Just looks at you just like the audacity. Oh. And with that, he just looks away and he goes back to his duties of trying to keep people away from the tower. So Gimbleshanks, Kush, are you following the girls?
We're
Yes.
following it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you make your way through Itza and Ravi, and the two boys follow behind, and eventually you open into kind of like a four-way intersection of alleyways, and there, standing in the middle, kind of like hiding in the shadows a bit, is the cloaked figure, and he appears to be reading some sort of book.
Ooh.
Can I just
Oh,
Oh God.
Oops.
what's that?
What do we
that's
do?
a secret roll.
He privately rolled some dice.
Anyway, so what
Do
would
it.
you all like to do?
So
Anyway.
Could I possibly recognize the book from this?
No.
No.
can I lean forward just behind Itza, but she's still hiding behind Itza, but she leans over to the side, points her finger, and she's like, "Hey you!"
Oh God.
So the cloaked man lifts his head up from the book and tilts, and he says, "Dear." "Oh. And what are you four doing here?" And he turns, and his face is fully covered. Well, he's got a cloak over his head. He has a mask that bears the visage of a raven, and he has glowing eyes that Ravi, no, not Ravi, Itza and Gimbleshanks, you would recognize as the same color of the flame that was coming out of the moon tower.
Ooh.
The rest of his features are hidden under the mask, though you can see that he has very pale gray skin from his chin, and there are just bits and pieces of long white hair that are kind of coming out from under the cloak. Otherwise, he's in full black attire, and there are bits and pieces under the cloak where you can see kind of some raven feathers that are coming out of as though it's like a part of his clothing.
Is he wearing like a plague mask, or is it only his lower mouth?
No, it's a mask that covers the upper half of his face, and it's very much in the visage of like a raven. Like you see it and you think of a raven.
Okay.
Okay. Could I possibly roll an occultism check and see if I know if that's part of an order or something, or some kind of religious thing?
I will say that you do not know of any sort of religious factions that bear that mask.
Okay.
But you do recall the faint familiarity to the ghostly flame, but you can't make out what it is that is familiar to you.
Okay.
So he looks at you all and he closes the book, and it is a black bound book that doesn't really feature anything on its cover. It's just a black leather bound tome. The pages look very old, like they have kind of the brown stained pages that just tell you that a book is old. Like you could smell the old on the book.
Yeah.
And he says, "Well, this is interesting. I didn't think I'd be discovered. Why don't you just go on your merry way and we can pretend that this never happened, shall we?"
Can I roll a occultism just for the shits and giggles? Like Ravi's eyes, her green eyes kind of flash, and she's like, well, I guess, does everyone know about my character, or nah, should I keep it a secret, Jesse?
That's up to you. But if you're gonna explain it, it'd probably be best to explain it in character.
Okay. Ravi hears whispers in her head. She can't make out what they are, but one does seem to go to the front of her mind, and if she can really hard, if she can listen and hear what the voice is telling her, she might be able to identify the book.
Whoa. Okay.
And then I'll just roll. Do you want me to roll perception or occultism? Which do you think would be best?
Give me an occultism check for that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Okay. So you attempt to listen to the voices, and the voices are whispering something. But with your 18, you can't quite make out what they're saying. The masked man approaches, and he gets kind of close to you, Ravi. And he leans in and he takes a big sniff, and he says, "Oh, you smell of death. How fascinating."
So her eyes,
truly.
Her eyes flicker green, but it's just a flicker. It fades away because she can't tell what the voices were telling her. But she does not like him being in her personal space. So she hisses. She hisses
Ooh,
at
do
him
pardon me.
and hides behind Itza.
Oh, pardon me, I didn't mean to pry. I was just... Oh, so curious. And... Oh, what is this? Well, you look like you're from the ruins, don't you? And he's looking at Gimbal Shakes. And says,
Yeah.
Oh, you don't look like the other ones, though.
Yes.
And you
I
possess
am from the ruins.
How fascinating! Truly fascinating.
Did you have anything to do with this? Your eyes, they glow the color of the flame.
Oh, quite perceptive, aren't you? Ooh, and he looks up at the tower and he says, Oh, yes, that is quite unfortunate, but it's all good. It's all good. Nothing to see here. Nothing at all. I'm just very curious. I'm just a very curious man attempting to read his book in a dark alleyway. Don't mind me. No.
Can I try to
mind me at all.
Can I try to intimidate him into telling me if he's?
Sure.
I mean, he's
Go ahead.
probably. I know he's involved, but like character. Okay, my eyes begin to glow red, and I say, very like calmly, "You will tell me if you are involved, or else."
Okay, roll the intimidation check.
Oh.
So the man,
13.
The man locks eyes with you, and he just. No, I will not. No, I will not. But that's very
not.
cute. Also very fascinating. Well, this has been delightful, but I have much to do, and I don't quite have time for this dilly-dallying. So I will take my leave now, but, here, a parting gift for you. And he, reaches into his pocket and he hands you a black-bound book. Take it.
Me, Gimbleshanks?
Any one of you who would like to take it.
Oh.
I vote Gimbal Shakes.
Okay. With one of my four hands, I put out my hand and take the book and say, "What is this for?"
You'll find out, won't you? And with that, you see kind of a wisp of, like, smoke and raven's feathers just envelops him, and he disappears.
Shit.
Who was that?
I have no idea. But somehow he knows about my past.
From behind, you hear, "You there! Stop!" And you turn and you see that there is a group of ardent knights.
Oh no.
Who have found you. And Gimbal Shanks, you see that a couple of them look at the book in your hand.
Oh,
and they say,
"Shut up.
Get down now! Now! All of you, down!"
Ravi just tentatively gets on her knees and doesn't do anything else. She's just shaking a little bit.
Okay. What are Itza and Kush doing?
Oh, did we lose them?
Uh-oh.
Did we? They're both muted.
Huh.
You're both muted.
Hello?
I guess I'll,
Can you hear me?
Cameron?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very loud.
Sorry.
Yep.
Cameron muted us by mistake.
What a titty. So what are you
Well, I didn't mean
two
it by
doing?
mistake. I don't know why
What
it's
do you
not louder.
Because of no mayonnaise.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The no
Sorry, go
mayonnaise
ahead.
rule.
So the ardent knights present have demanded that you all get to the ground. Ravi has immediately complied, How are the rest of you faring and responding?
Itza's gonna start to back up and just go, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'll say, we are innocent. There was someone else here. They disappeared.
The one that shouted says, "I only see one group and one stolen book."
Stolen book?
Oh, shit.
Don't play dumb with me. Get on the ground now, all of you.
Ravi is now really scared because she's like, the knights are not going to listen to us, guys. Just do what they say.
I just put the book down on the ground and I put my forearms behind my back.
Okay. He looks to Itza and says, "You, big woman, battle axe on the ground, you on the ground, now."
Itza's gonna roll her eyes and just drop her axe, start to get down onto her knees, but she's just gonna have an intimidating glare. Like,
okay.
She's gonna listen just because of the people around her, but she's not happy about it.
Okay. They're kind of afraid of you as they put handcuffs on you. Kush, what do you get on the ground as well?
Babe.
Cameron.
He walked away.
Oh, Cameron.
Can you punch him in the nips for me?
In the nipples.
You can play without me. It's great.
What do you mean?
What?
Why do you not want to play?
What is happening? We'll take a quick break.
Okay. To our inevitable future.
Yes. Fast forward to now.
Oh man.
The four of you find yourselves squished in a cell. There are four of you in there, right? Wait, where's English?
I think I might be underneath someone. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're under Ravi. Yeah, so it is dark. It is not well lit. You were very promptly thrown in with all of your equipment taken. Few moments pass after you were thrown in. What is everyone doing? How is everyone responding?
Ravi is she's gripping the bars, the iron bars of the door, trying to squeeze her face out, and she's like, I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
I'm at the door and I'm looking out and I don't know, is there any way to look out these doors or?
I mean, yeah, it's a standard jail door.
Okay, it's got the bars and everything.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm saying, guards, is there anyone out there? We are locked up without.
A guard approaches. He says, "What do you want?"
This is beyond insane. We are locked up without any evidence against us at all. What is this?
Yeah. You were the ones caught with the stolen book. You're the ones that are gonna pay the price.
We were given that book by a stranger.
Yeah, I got time. I got routes to do, and he walks away.
Ravi looks at the three of them and she says, what's so important about a stupid book anyways?
I don't know. I didn't get a very good look at it.
Itza is gonna look at Kush and then look back at the iron bar doors. And she's just gonna ask, do you possibly fit in between those?
Oh.
Kush.
Am I small enough? How big is the jail cell?
It's so the bars
How big
are. The bars, I mean, you could attempt to squeeze, but the bars aren't really like. You could try. Like you could do. I'll let you do an acrobatics check to squeeze through and see
hang
if
on.
you can.
Switch to the other one.
It's
Oh.
actions.
Hang on.
Let's see. You should have an option to squeeze. I think it might be in the compendium. Squeeze. We'll just call it an acrobatics check.
Hang on. Can I roll a perception check to see if there's any like, if there's any like breaks in the ceiling or anything, or like anything like we can sort of like pry away from the room? Make a
Yeah,
hole?
give me a perception check.
Sure. Oh wait, oops. I keep clicking on the dice and it's not doing anything.
Can you try popping the window back in? I noticed that when it was popped out, I couldn't roll. But when I popped the window back in, it would roll.
I see.
No, it's
Okay.
Oh, what? That's so weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah.
And you clicked it again.
Okay,
there you go.
That's not good.
Okay, so with a 14, you look around the room, and I mean, though there are, kind of pieces broken out of the wall, and like some of the rock is a little worn down, you don't find anything that you feel like you could use to escape or attempt to break through with.
Is there a window?
There is a window. It is also barred. But there is a window. It is right here.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Sorry, Kush. She looks out the window, and she can kind of see if she can squeeze through that, but she also doesn't want to get into any more trouble, so she's a little scared. But if the party kind of encourages to do it, she'll be like, all right, I'll do it.
As you're thinking about this, you hear someone blowing a raspberry.
What?
What?
Who was that?
What? Blowing a raspberry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No one dares give me the raspberry.
Who? Who is it?
Is that-
Who's there?
you
Is
hear
that what
from
we're calling
outside the
blowjobs
cell.
these days?
You are gross. How dare you?
Sorry.
How dare you? But yeah, you hear
there?
hear the sound from outside the cell. So who's looking out the door?
Me. I'm looking at the door right now.
Ravi
Okay.
looking out the door.
So, there's room for multiple people, but Ravi, you look out and you see that a few cells down past the guard, there is...
Oh.
And you find this very strange. There is a girl who appears to be quite short. She is wearing a vintage, gothic dress. Think Wednesday's dress when she goes to the dance on Wednesday.
Oh. Gothic
And
Lolita.
she's wearing large, strapped, combat boots almost. And she has an umbrella over her left shoulder. And she is actively taunting whoever is in the cell.
Meaning us?
No, she's taunting whoever's in this cell over here.
Oh, I can't see. It's darkness.
She's right here.
Oh, I guess I can't see.
Okay. Here, let me fix that really quick. Actually, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So, yeah, you see her, taunting whoever's in the cell, and then she starts to, like, walk over to the next one, and you see that as the guard walks past her, he doesn't make any notice of her at all.
What?
And she walks over to the other cell, and you hear her go, "Oh, ew, oh, this one is, he's sleeping in his own shit. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, gross. Gross. I haven't seen that in a while. Oh, how dirty. Let's see what's over here." And she walks over here, and she doesn't see anyone in the cell. She says, "Oh, there's no one in here." And she turns around and she says, "Oh, now this is an interesting bunch. Oh, we got he looks like he's from the ruins, and there's a cat." And she looks down to Cush's eye. She like leans down to Cush and she says, "Ribbit."
Ribbit.
Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, they just spoke to me.
Yes, we can all see you.
What?
Yes.
What? You can see me?
Yes, what is the issue?
You're not
All
very
of you-
small.
All of you
She's
can see
Ribbit.
me?
Hot Ribbit.
You stand out. You're wearing all goth clothing.
So the guard comes back and says, "What are you all talking about? Huh? Be quiet." No, he can't see me, and she phases through the bars.
Well,
And she says,
Oh.
Yep, it's a thing, but you can't see me. And
Are
that's
you-
very interesting.
Spirit
Some-
lady.
kind of spirit or interdimensional
Spirit.
being?
Spirit lady.
No, I'm whatever I want to be. That's the fun of it.
What?
So, what got you all locked up in this gross, decrepit, dark, dank cell?
It was all a misunderstanding. We
Mm-hmm.
It always is. That's what they always say.
It was because
we went
of
out
a
to
stupid book.
yes.
Oh,
We went to try and find out who attacked the cloister, and this man wearing a raven's mask gave us this book. Apparently, it's stolen. We were caught by the guards and brought here.
Very interesting.
Are you familiar
Very
with said Raven Man? Spirit lady?
Nope. And I have a name, you know.
Wonderful. Mine is Itza.
Which Final Fantasy were you from?
Excuse me.
Nothing.
For the record, that's Lumina from 13.
Oh, it is. I actually.
I knew it!
Yeah, that was the closest thing I could find to her.
That's amazing.
So, she says, Itza like pizza?
Itza loves pizza. Itza is actually on the Itza Eats Pizza World Tour.
World tour?
Yes, surely you've heard of me. The warrior Frostbound.
She, like, walks over to you and she looks at you, like, really close and she says, "Nope, never heard of you."
Fine, I'm sure the
Robbie-
spirit world would
Robbie looks up to Gimbal Shanks and she's like, "Again, what is a pizza?"
I am not entirely sure, but I hope it involves cheese.
You hear a poof sound and she poofs to the other side of the door again and she says, "Well, this has been fascinating, but I have other people to go make fun of, and then I have to go take a long walk through a meadow.
Wait! Before you leave, do you think you can let us out? Please?
Why would I do that?
The frogman will kiss you.
What kind of standards do you think I have?
Well, if you help us
Really
make sure
low?
he doesn't kiss you, then
I will kiss you.
No.
We will all kiss you. Mwah, 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 mwah.
I don't want any of that. No, gross. Well, I will say this, you must be special because you can see me, and that's unusual. Deeply unusual. Almost disturbing, actually. I should be disturbed, but I'm not. So,
Ravi
And she
peeks her head out between the bars, uses her very kitten-like expression, with her ears down and her eyes big and round and her pupils dilated, and she says, "Please let us out."
She's like, why are you looking at me like that? And then she poofs again and ends up in the corner of the room.
Damn it!
And she says, I'll make you a deal.
Ravi
and
is
it's a
now
good one.
stuck in the bars, just so you know.
She's like, ooh, that must hurt. Very well, I'll make you a deal. Because I can do that. I will get you out of here. If you do something for me.
Oh no.
I don't think we should do something for her. I think we should just let her go.
Hold on, let's hear it. What do you want?
Oh. The construct is the smart one. Fascinating. Well, it's quite simple. Oh, I forgot to mention something very noticeable about her now. She has glowing orange eyes.
Oh.
Demon!
So she
Uh-oh.
with a smile on her face, she says, I'm looking for someone special to me, and I won't go any further into details. All you need to know is that this person is a man, and he has eyes very similar to mine, except they're purple. I would like you to try to find him.
Okay, Ravi is trying in vain to get her head out, and she's like, "Why would we do that?"
Well, you could rot away in the cell and be framed for something that you claim you didn't do.
What do you want with this person? Are you going to hurt him or what?
That's none of your business.
Of course.
Just know that he's important to me and that I would like him found.
Well, how are we supposed
You
to
do that?
find him?
I don't know. You were able to see me. Maybe you can see him too.
Christmas trees rock! She's still struggling to get out of the bars.
She takes her umbrella and she puts the parasol away and she brings it she flips it around to the cane and she puts the cane part around your neck and she tugs and she pushes you out. Just
Oh my god.
Okay, well, should we help her? What's the vote?
well, if we find this purple-eyed person, how do we find you?
I have my ways.
Oh,
Listen, guys, I'm
Oh.
already late for dinner, so I just say we find this person and get the heck out of here. We'll figure out the rest when we get out.
I also vote for getting out.
okay. Yeah.
Kush,
They're on it.
what say you?
I don't know.
Do you want to stay here?
Mhm.
Well,
She looks down at you and she says, "Ribbit."
can I make a charisma check?
You can make a sense motive check.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Ooh.
Sounds like it.
Here. I think it's in the macros.
We're looking at my skill box and I don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where they put the damn thing.
Yeah, where would that be?
Okay, so I'll roll a secret perception check for you and compare it to the results of one of her DCs. So.
Okay.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is. Nope. Let's see where.
You're my pink-haired girl.
Wait,
Do you remember well?
how's my charisma?
Is it a charisma based?
No, it's a perception based check.
Okay.
Oh, it's because charisma isn't in here. Okay.
Alright, Gimbleshanks, you are also trying to roll. Who's on top of Gimbleshanks?
Me.
Robbie is. Alright, so you are also attempting to roll.
Maybe 0.
Okay, so Gimbleshanks and Kush, you take a deep look at her face to see if you think she's lying or attempting to deceive you in any way. And she is so deeply mysterious to you that, as far as you know, she seems to be telling the truth, but you just don't know for sure. She's entirely a mystery to you.
I mean, what choice do we have?
Yeah. It's either trust her or stay in this unsanitary cell.
Ms. Pizza speaks true.
Okay, we will help you. Just let us out.
And what say the Frogman? I see how you question me, so tell me.
I think all of the glowing eyes are connected, so I don't think we should help her.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I'm getting bored.
Kush, please.
Final
Or wait,
answer.
I don't know his name yet. Frogman, please.
Is it really all dependent on whether or not I want to do it? Is it?
Sounds like it.
Just gonna look over you and just nod her head a lot, like, and just have her eyes open really big at you, like, come on, Frogman.
I mean, I don't think we should help her. I'm going to be that person.
Okay. We might need to find another way out of here then.
Okay, well, and she poofs, and she says, well, if you change your mind... If you change your mind... She opens her, she kind of like puts her hands together, and she, with a little like pink flare of magic, she creates like a little wooden fox, and she says, if you change your mind, and she floats it on over to Ravi's hand. She says, just use the whistle. That's all you gotta do.
Sorcery.
How does that sound? Does that sound good? Does that sound good? Good. Well, I'm gonna go. See ya. And she
Bye.
walks away. And she disappears.
Wait, come back! You gotta let us out! Ravi just smacks her head or forehead repeatedly on the iron bars holding the whistle, not knowing what to do with it.
That's not going to help anyone.
Well, then here, you hold the magic whistle. So
I don't want it.
She shoves the whistle over to her. Okay, fine. You hold the whistle. She goes to each of them,
Take
saying,
the whistle.
Yeah, so she hands the whistle over to the whistle, or hands eats of the whistle. Eats of the whistle.
Pizza.
To the whistle.
The whistle actually became sentient. Okay.
All right, Kush.
Wow,
How are you gonna get us out then?
it's a good question. I mean, I do see where you're coming from, Frogman. She could have been a demon, and if we had entered in a pact with her, she could have just done whatever she wanted with us.
Gimbleshanks, you feel, strangely enough, you feel like just a very soft kick to your behind.
What? Oh. What was that?
And you
What
hear,
was what?
Someone kicked me.
I don't see anyone.
There's no one else in here.
I felt it, I swear. Can I roll a perception? A perception check, maybe?
You look around and it's just the four of you. And then every once in a while the guard just walks by. He gives you some, like, a shitty side eye and then he just walks away.
Can I roll a perception?
Yeah? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for whoever kicked Gimbleshanks because he's a man of stone. He doesn't lie. So she thinks, okay, something is definitely up because who kicks a stone man?
I have no idea, but maybe it was her?
So all I'll say is that you look around and you just see the four of you.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
And I'm like, huh.
I have a feeling it was our glowing-eyed friend, not liking that I called her a demon.
Demon.
No.
No, don't do
wouldn't
that.
recommend
Don't
that.
ever chant something 3 times.
I'm not very super.
Battle guys? Battle guys.
What?
So Ravi goes in front of Kush, and she's like, Frogman, how do we get out of this now?
I don't know. Ask our narrator.
No, I'm asking Kush.
And Kush just proceeds just to sit there with his arms crossed. I don't know how to get out of here.
It's possible. Maybe we could. Well, okay. Let me ask one of the guards. Guard.
So the guard returns like, what?
How long are we to be interred here?
Until the commander shows up, and then he'll have a conversation with you.
And when is that going to happen?
Whenever he shows up.
Where's our right to due process?
That's funny. And he walks away.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
So some time passes.
Yeah, so... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Some time passes. With you all stuck in this cell. And eventually he returns. And he says, alright, let's go. And he opens the door. One by one, let's go. He instructs you to
Robbie?
get out of the cell.
Am I in the way?
Oh,
I just can't.
It looks like there's a wall. So like.
Oh, there
Oh,
we go.
there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
You just have to click on it.
Weird.
Okay. Alright.
Oh wait, hang on. Vanessa's still trying to move her character.
There we go.
Okay.
Wait. Look at this.
Nice. Okay. So,
Peace.
So you
Oh,
are all moved. Where did Gimbleshanks go? There you
Peace.
are.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
So you are all brought into another room toward the front of the jail, and sitting at a desk is a like an early to mid 30s maybe rugged man, human man, wearing a more ornate version of the guard's attire. And he looks up and he says, "Hello."
Hello.
So, I've been informed that it's you four who were found with the stolen items from the moon tower.
Like I've told many of the guards, we were set up. Someone
basically
gave
just
us
told
this book. We'd all just met each other. We were going to the moon tower to see what was wrong. We saw a man with a crow's mask. He gave us this book and then disappeared. Why would a conspiracy of people that all just met for the first time decide to blow up the moon tower?
And why should I believe that?
He's a stone man.
I'm a stone
And
man.
do you have
I
a
can't tell a lie.
cheese.
I don't care what you're made of. I care about finding out the truth.
Do you like cheese?
You could
Excuse
Yes.
me?
just hold that cheese stuff. You could hire us to investigate for you.
Ravi's ears perk up when Itza said that. She's like, "Ooh, that's a good one."
Tell
I'm
me
gonna work with
why
you.
I should believe
I'm not gonna work with
anything
you
that
people.
you're saying to me.
Because it's the truth. I don't know.
But I know what the truth is in this situation. You were the ones found with the book, not some mystery man that you claim to exist.
Well, he
I don't even know what's in the book.
disappeared.
Honest, I don't either. But the book is supposedly of great importance to the Lucent Sages. Though they say that about every book they've ever found.
Can I roll a charisma check and see if like I can tell him like I could convince him that we're telling the truth?
You could roll diplomacy, yes.
Diplomacy. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Okay. Roll.
Okay. So what do you say to him?
Sir, I am from the orphanage here. There's no reason for me to steal the book. We don't even know what the book contains, and we certainly didn't explode the whole tower. Look at us. Do we look like we can carry any explosions? Please, sir, just believe us. There was a mysterious man, and he was, well, he was magic or something, because he was there. He handed us the book, and then he just disappeared.
That sounds like a fairy tale,
Trust
and I
me.
don't buy it.
I don't know you.
Trust me. I know it sounds like a fairy tale. But honest, sir, we are telling the truth.
So, you're telling me that there really is another culprit here.
Yes, and he definitely had a way to explode the towers. He had the mist, the green mist that was emanating from the tower. He had it. He was carrying it.
Fascinating. I'll tell you what. If
If you insist that this man is real, then you're going to find him.
Wait, what?
Yes. You're going to find him, and you're going to prove that he exists. Or I'm going to lock you away for the rest of your lives.
Ravi's ears
That'll
and
be a
her
problem.
whole expression just drops.
That's a really
I
good
mean-
card twist.
We can try. We don't know where to start. But we can try.
I'll put you under the command of the Transcendent Monks. You can work with them for a while and try to find this elusive man you speak of.
Oh, Mass Effect.
You'll be under surveillance, of
Oh, I get
course, and should you step out of line or take too long to find this man you insist was the one that did it, then I'll lock you away. I think that's fair.
That sounds
Either
good
that,
to me.
or I can make you an outlaw in this entirety of the Bastion, which won't be good for you. No, not.
Ravi stutters. Outlaw?
That's right.
Aoife's gonna raise her finger and just go, "Who do I see about my battle axe?"
Your
Ravi-
items will be returned to you.
Ravi just face palms in her forehead, and there's a loud smack that resides in the stone room. She's like, "Really? A battle axe?"
Hold on. So you said this book was stolen. Where was it stolen from?
Shouldn't you know that?
Again, we did not steal this
I
book.
didn't do
We
that.
didn't steal it.
It just fell out.
Or, let's say for the sake of argument we did. Where did we steal it from?
You tell me.
He told you earlier where he stole it from the tower.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Yes. He told you. Weren't you listening?
I don't remember that, sorry.
What part of the tower?
One that blew up.
Which was? What part?
The moon tower.
Okay. All right, sir. I'm gonna take over this conversation, and if you can just get us our gear, and we can just go on our way. And I think that the first place we should go is the tower and investigate.
To steal
The tower's
things,
under
yes.
lockdown.
Well, okay, sir. Is there any way that you can get us through the lockdown in order to get to the tower?
I tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to send you away. You will stay at the high wall, and nowhere else. You will go nowhere else. And tomorrow, you will do exactly as the Transcendent Monks tell you to. Or you will end up back here.
Okay, that'll work.
If we gotta do it, then we gotta do it.
Oh, you don't have to. If you enjoy the cell that you just came from, I can gladly escort you back.
No.
It's fine.
I'll shut up.
Good. I like when you're compliant.
Ravi
Very well.
lets out a low hiss. She doesn't like
Spank
that.
the
Cameron, no.
Good.
I like to be punished.
Now,
No,
Oh,
no, we
geez.
don't. No, we don't.
I like jail cells.
Just the frogman. Put him in.
So, the man signals to the guard outside the room, and he says, "Get them their things." And the guard says, "Right away, Captain Foglight." And he
Captain Fog.
goes away.
Great name.
Frostbite.
You can roll me a society check. if you
Captain
would like.
Froglight.
Oh, society?
All of us?
Society. If you would like, anyone.
Okay. I'm a roll.
Society.
12. Plus.
You got a 19.
Sweet.
Oh, wow.
Gimbleshanks does not know.
How do we roll it?
Oh.
Society check.
It's one of your skills
Oh, okay,
that you
okay.
may or may not be trained in. Okay. Itza, are you gonna roll?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. We just had to switch screens.
That's
She's +0 on society.
We'll just see.
Oh, 11.
Okay.
Slightly.
So Kush and Ravi, perhaps because you two spend more time in High Warden than the other two, you will know that the man you are very likely speaking to is none other than Captain Braldor Foglight, who is the captain and de facto leader of the Ardent Knights.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So I know that this man demands respect. So yeah, I'm compliant, but that doesn't mean I like it. But I know that if we tick him off, it's just gonna do us all the worse. None of us are gonna get any favors. So yeah, I'm just compliant for the time being.
It just sounds like he's gonna make us pariahs.
So the other guard comes back with your weapons and your various items and Kush's healing kit, all of that, and he returns it to you. And then he moves out the room, and Braldor says, "Good, you have your things. Get to the high wall in one case, and be ready for tomorrow." How does that sound?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give a 2-finger salute as I
Good.
turn to the door, walk away.
Now kindly get out of
Peace
my
sign.
office. So he requests that you leave. It was not a polite request. The guard who's standing out ahead says, "Well, it's time to take you home. For now. You ready? Got your stuff? Because I'm not coming back. Not doing it. Not doing it. You ready?
I
Good.
think we're ready to go.
So you are escorted back to the high wall.
Oh
And
no. I'm so in trouble.
so the guard opens the door and he kind of pushes the four of you in and then closes it. And standing there with her arms crossed, staring daggers at Ravi, is Bernice. And she says, "What did you do?"
Bernice, I swear, I didn't do anything.
She looks around the room at the other three of you and she says, "Would anyone like to explain why my sister was imprisoned? Anyone?"
It's a long story.
I have time.
Well,
And cheese.
like I said to a lot of people before, there was an attack on the moon tower. We went to check it out. There was a man with a mask. He gave us a book. The book was stolen from the moon tower. We were arrested, and we finally got out just now.
Bernice, we were set up by a guy who
And
looks like a
that's-
bird.
And that's why the Ardent Knights have demanded that I lodge you for?
Well,
I
Young
don't
man tells the truth.
I don't keep prisoners in my tavern. That's not what I do.
No,
we've
I
been,
don't like this.
we've been deputized. We have to find this crow man now.
yes, what the stone man said. Not prisoners.
Mother's not going to like this. Not one bit. Not one bit at all. Oh, God. Okay. All of you just here. And she hands Ravi a key. She hands Itza a key. She hands Kush a key. Jace Sparkman is not here. She hands Gimbleshanks the key. And she says, all of you go. Just go upstairs, rest. We'll deal with this tomorrow.
Sounds good. Oh, by the way, do you know where Jace went? My partner.
After you were jailed, he left. I do not know where he went.
I need to find him.
Well, that's a matter for tomorrow.
Yes.
Not now. For now, just go. Do you even sleep? Do you sleep? Is that a thing that you do?
I
don't know.
Do not require sleep.
Well, just upstairs. Upstairs. Great. That's just great. So great. Ravi, you two, upstairs.
No.
But Bernice!
Yep. March that furry behind upstairs now.
But Bernie!
Now.
But me.
So you all take a room. And after some time, you are able to unwind and rest, despite the anxiety of whatever may come tomorrow. But that will be for the next session.
Nice.
So we will call it here for tonight.
Cool!
Okay, cool.
Does anyone have any questions?
So far, I'm good.
Very good.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, one question. Does Itza still have the whistle?
Itza will have the whistle, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will add that to Itza's inventory. Fox whistle. Okay, so the fox whistle is in Itza's inventory. Okay, so next session you will find out what your mission is with the Transcendent Monks, and you will begin that adventure.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
And it will be Glorious.
The Glorious.
We did alright. We did alright.
Yeah, we got out of jail. We don't need no goth girlfriend to get us out of jail.
Damn. Any other questions?
We still haven't introduced each other, have we?
I don't think we have, really.
Not really, no.
Alright, something to
maybe
kind
next
of
time.
remember. Because, like, I felt bad, because I'm like, I don't know this name, like, this frogman's name, so I'm just going to keep calling him Frogman.
I don't know cat person's name, so I just say
And then
cat
I just
person.
know Itza as Pizza. And then Stoneman as Rocky.
We'll just have like a summer, like we're gonna hang out in the bunk beds and figure out it.
Well, so
We
you
are.
all at least would have heard Itza refer to herself as such when speaking to the pink-haired girl. So you all at least know her name, and Ravi has been chastised several times in front of you all. So
Yeah, right. She says, yeah,
It's true.
she was calling her Ravi. Okay.
Yep. So
Nice.
okay. If there aren't any other questions, we will end for tonight, and then we will reconvene next week and continue your journey.
Saturday. All right.
And it will be fucking magical.
Yes.
It'll be glorious.